For our next activity, we're going to try the RoboSlalom. And you can see it says maneuver the robot by having it slalom through the obstacles. You can see that you'll start at A and you'll go forward and back and navigate through these obstacles to get to the finish line. So we can look at the specification document, get a little bigger picture of that. This is what they want you to do. Go around and then around and then around and then around and finish. Okay, so let's just go back and look at our program. As of now, we were going forward for 2.5 seconds, but let's look at this. You can see that we're going to need to turn right away. So let's change this to 50, and if we want to turn right, we want our right side motor to go slower. So we're going to, the negative is slower. So, and that's not going to be much. Let's try just 250, a quarter of a second. And then after we turn right, we're going to need to go straight for a while. And then we're going to have to turn left and try to go here. Now, we haven't shown what are called swing turns yet. We'll do that in a later episode. But let's just check this out. So we need to turn right. That does that because we got one motor going forward, one motor going backward. And now we need to go forward for a ways. So let's go at 50%. If both motors are at the same power, it's going to go straight. And 2 seconds, that might be about right. But we know that after we go far enough forward, we are going to need to turn left. So let's take our turn right and let's get rid of our comments. So look, if putting the right motor negative made it turn right, let's put that positive and let's let the left motor negative. Now we're going to turn left, but let's look back at our challenge. This was just a little bit of a turn to get us pointed to the right out here. Once we get out here, we're going to have to make almost a U-turn to point us back in this direction and get up here. So let's look at that. And so I'm going to say that's not just even doubled. That's like nearly tripled the amount of time. Don't forget, File, Save As. And we are doing the RoboSlalom. And let's compile it and download it. Start the activity. And you can see we're going to want to go over to the right, go over here, turn, go to the left, and try to make it through these things. Didn't turn enough. What are we going to do? Go back to our program. Instead of turning for 250, it was almost there. Let's try 350. Compile. Download. And let's run it. Still not enough. Try 400. By the way, don't forget, what does this mean? This is 1 millisecond times 400. 500 would actually be a half of a second. 1,000 would be a full second. And so let's make this 500. Let's see what happens. Program. Download the robot. This is our first turn. Go back to the beginning. Run it. Okay, so now we went over there, but we didn't go far enough. One last thing. So let's try this and make it 3,000. Turns right, goes over there, turns left. So you can see how we might go about making these turns. You may need to make a couple of left turns and then go left turn straight, left turn straight. But by using this eventually, now this was because our right motor was slower, this was a right turn. This one, because our left motor was negative or slower, this is our left turn. This is a good time to use comments, because then if I'm trying to figure out later on which thing to copy and paste, I know that this is my left turn and I know that this is my right turn, and I can use that in the future.